A black woman, known for her integrity and sharp instincts, was pulled over late at night on an empty street. The officer approached her car with a smirk, claiming he smelled drugs. Her heart raced, not from guilt but from disbelief. She had done nothing wrong, yet his eyes were filled with suspicion before a single word was exchanged. A single move could ruin her life. And then, in her wallet, a badge that could change everything. Would it be enough to stop him? Watch until the end. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. It was a typical Thursday evening. Tamara Ellis, a decorated DEA director, had spent the day inspecting regional operations. She was meticulous, respected, and known for her commitment to justice. Driving home, she enjoyed the quiet hum of the engine and the familiar route she had traveled countless times. The city streets were nearly empty, shadows stretching across the pavement under the dim streetlights. She felt safe, confident, and in control, until a patrol car appeared behind her, lights flashing. Her instincts flared, sensing something was off. Tamara had trained others to handle law enforcement with authority, but now she found herself on the other side, facing the kind of scrutiny she had only witnessed in her officers' reports, sudden, unfair, and racially charged. A night that began with normalcy was about to test her in ways she never imagined. The officer's tone was sharp, demanding she step out of the car. Tamara's pulse quickened as he circled her vehicle, eyes scanning her with unspoken assumptions. "I smell narcotics," he said, a rehearsed accusation that felt personal. Tamara opened the door calmly, aware of the cameras she knew could be rolling nearby, the silent witnesses of countless injustices she had documented as DEA director. She reached into her wallet, feeling the familiar weight of her badge. Her mind raced. Every story she had heard and every report she had filed about racial profiling and planted evidence was replaying in real time. The officer crouched near the driver's seat, rifling through her belongings. "Where's your proof?" he barked, smirking as if her status meant nothing. Tamara's hands didn't shake, but her jaw tightened. She had faced dangerous criminals, but this was a subtle, systemic threat she could never have trained for. She held the badge between her fingers, hesitating only a heartbeat before revealing it. The officer froze, eyes widening, body shifting slightly as if the world had suddenly tilted. For a moment, silence stretched, heavy with disbelief, the kind that precedes a reckoning. Would this stop him, or had the damage already been done? The officer's hand trembled, caught between authority and reality. "Director?" he stammered. Tamara's presence, her badge, and her undeniable authority collided with his assumptions in a way he hadn't expected. The smirk vanished, replaced by nervous scrutiny. He stepped back, avoiding eye contact, realizing that the very person he thought he could intimidate held power he hadn't accounted for. For a moment, the street seemed to hold its breath. The injustice, the humiliation, and the pattern of prejudice so common in those encounters threatened to explode. But this time, it met its match. Tamara stood tall, unwavering, the weight of her experience and the truth shielding her from what could have become another headline. Tamara drove home that night, shaken but triumphant. She had avoided what could have been a career-ending, life-threatening encounter, yet the fear and indignity lingered. The story wasn't just about her, it reflected the millions of everyday encounters where racial prejudice taints justice, where assumptions replace facts. It was a stark reminder that the system can be both protector and predator. She thought of the countless others who hadn't carried a badge, whose voices were ignored. The question remained, how many times would this continue before society truly confronted it? Her drive was quiet and contemplative, a mixture of relief and resolve. And now, she asked herself, and everyone watching, what will it take for real change to happen? Comment below which country and city you're watching from. Take care.